Hey kids, this is Dan from the FMV Archive. Today we're talking about the 1996 PC-only game, Spycraft, the great game. This game is known for a lot of things, one being great, two for having an ex-KGB and an ex-CIA director in the game. They actually helped with the consulting in the game, and they acted in the game. There is actually an entire documentary by Polygon, which I totally recommend that you check out if you've played Spycraft. Even if you haven't, it is really well done, talking about the insanity of having these two major players in this game. Very good documentary. Please check that out. Now, in 1996, kids, if you don't remember back that far, if you weren't alive, having a personal computer was kind of a big deal. Only 34% of homes had a PC in their home. And of that, only 1 in 6 actually had the internet in their house. And guess what? It was dial-up. It was not fast. It was painfully slow, 28.8K modem. You know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. So this game was totally revolutionary for its time. There were not many games like this out there. Having an FMV game on a CD was huge, 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 huge. This is the kind of infancy of FMV games, and this one is done so well. In the first 3 months of this game being out, 160,000 copies were sold. 160,000, that is a lot today. And again, think, this is just a PC game. There was no Xbox, there was no PlayStation that you could play this on. It was one console only. Very popular, very highly rated when it came out. Taking a look at my notes, 92 from the Computer Game Review, PC Gamer gave it an 89%, PC Zone 91 out of 100. The Cold War was still really big in 1996. This was on fresh on people's memories. There was still communism throughout Europe, okay? This was a big deal, this whole espionage thing. And there is a nuclear threat in this game. And if you don't think that's a big deal, my parents, I am 100 years old, but my parents are even older than that, actually had to do nuclear bomb test drills in school. They would hide under their desks, similar to the school shooting drills that we have today. That's how we have evolved over time, maybe devolved actually. So what is this game about? Why is it so important and so well done that a former CIA director, William Colby, decided to be in this game? The game is a political thriller. It has a lot of espionage. It has a lot of point and click stuff. It has a lot of detective work. It has a little bit of everything, and that's what makes this game so great, the variation that you have in it. And it also had a $3 million budget in 1996 for a PC-only game. So it looks great, it sounds great, everything is top-notch quality. Let's get into our review. We are going to start with look and graphics. The look and graphics are absolutely fantastic. The interface that you have with your computer, your PDA, it is really good. Everything works how it should. Email is really new to people in 1996. Most people in the United States have never seen an email in their life in 1996. And they make an email look really good on here, on their own interface. Everything looks amazing. The video is really good for 1996 for a PC game. Good. It's good today, for Pete's sake. The sound quality is good. Everything is top notch for this game. They also made things specifically for this game. The Kennedy assassination tool, the Badman, there's stuff that they packed into this to make it look fantastic. There were one-use things in this game, and they still made them look really good. 10 out of 10. Gameplay, there is so much variation on this. You're looking at clues like dollar bill codes, the serial numbers on dollar bills. You're looking at flight records to see where a guy likes to sit on a plane. You're monitoring video. You're doing the Badman thing, which is a GPS thing that you are controlling soldiers in an actual apartment building to go find somebody. The Kennedy assassination tool, the sound analysis, that is really cool still today. I think that's one of the better parts of the game, actually. There's a lot of old-fashioned detective work in this game as well. There's at least 10 or 12 different types of puzzles in this game that lead you through it. It is linear in fashion. You kind of go A through B through C through D, but the way you get there is so much fun, you don't care that it's that linear. Gameplay, super simple here, 10 out of 10. Number 3, the story. That's why we come to FMV games, for the story, and this one is so well crafted. This one is definitely done by a professional script writer. It makes complete sense. There are no holes in here. There are no, what happened to that character? I'd even argue there is too much of some things. You go through some emails of some of your colleagues just to make sure that they are not the mole. Speaking of, what are the 3 plot lines in this? Okay, 1, the Russian presidency is up for grabs now, and we need to get the the one in here, we the United States, that we want to be in there. So you want to stop an assassination attempt in Russia, and also the US president is under an assassination attempt warning. So that's one plot line. 2, there's a mole in the CIA. We need to rat that guy out. And 3, this nuclear bomb has been stolen and we don't know where it's going. So we need to intercept the sale of that nuke. All these things intertwine together. All of them make complete sense when they intertwine together. You go all over the world on this. There are different scenes, different sets. Perfect story. 10 out of 10. Easy. Number 4, the dialogue. Again, the script writing is so good in this, and they don't just stop with the story. They make these conversations sound realistic. When you're talking to bad guys, they sound like bad guys. When you're talking to good guys, they sound like good guys. When you're talking to the mole, you don't know he's the mole until the end of the game. It is really well done, well crafted. No waste in this game. Really well done. 10 out of 10 for the dialogue. Number 5, the consequences of your decisions. Does what you choose actually matter? Absolutely matters. 1, there are 3 endings of this game. Really 2, but one's kind of a bad one, and that's just kind of how it ends. But your consequences 100% matter. If you don't look at the right files, if you don't find the right clues, you don't progress in this, but not in a bad way. But you can't progress if you don't know who the killer of this one person is. So I need to find this out. It's real police work that actually matters. Some of the side stories may or may not be experienced, and I like that. You don't have to do the side stories to get the full story, but it makes it a little bit more richer. So easily for consequences, 10 out of 10. Number 6, acting. Colby and Calgan are actually really good. Being CIA and KGB guys, you wouldn't know it. They have some real screen presence on here. I really like their addition to it. But come on, James Karen, the CIA director. Okay, come on. We all know what he's from, right?
Did you see that movie, Night of the Living Dead?
He's Frank from Return of the Dead. Yes, he is him. Iconic. This guy's in a crap ton of movies. He's really good at what he does. He only has 214 other credits to his name. Frank Karen, one of the great actors of his time. Charles Napier has also played an army guy in probably like 100 different movies.
Listen, son, I want you to forget what you saw here today.
He is always kind of playing that role, that tough guy, brisk. He's got that deep, gravelly voice and does it really well. The acting is amazing. Grendel in it's really good. 10 out of 10 for acting. You kind of see where this review is going right here. This is a really well done game. They weren't cheap on the actors. They got in professional talent, and it absolutely shows. Number 7, direction. The camera moves around. Again, this is an FMV game in 1996. You're not expecting very much, but the sets look really good. They're very professionally done. They don't look like they're really crappy sets. The backgrounds are good. I love that. All the actors are pros, which makes the director's job very much easier than it should be, but these guys are really good. Everything works synergistically together to make a really great movie. The camera work is good. Even in the really wild FMV-like shooting stuff, that's really done well too, which, why'd they put so much time and effort into the shooting scenes in this one? It pays off though. It's really done perfectly. 10 out of 10 for the direction and the cinematography. 8, music. This is really well done music too. I appreciate it. It is really good war type 90s action movie, war movie music. It's done really well. The stings are at the right parts. It's in the background, it is subtle, but it adds to the depth of the game. So 9 overall for the music here. Number 9, inventiveness. Did this game do anything different that we've never seen in a video game before? Holy cow, yes it has. I've still never seen this many variations to puzzles in a game ever in my playing life. Simulacra, game that we just reviewed here recently. It has like 4 different puzzles in the game. That was made 2 years ago. This was made 31 years ago, and it is still effing awesome. The budget on this is huge, $3 million. You're bringing in ex-KGB, you're bringing in ex-CIA and expecting them to work together in the same room, and it pays off. And the notes that they give obviously make a difference because the game is so good because of the realism for it. So that's never been done since and never been done before. So you got to give a 10 for inventiveness, maybe a 15. This is crazy. Number 10, fun. This game, if you do it perfectly and you know what's coming up, takes about 2.5 hours to play. If you're doing it on your first playthrough and you don't do a walkthrough, which we have up here on our channel, you'll find that it probably takes you 3, maybe 4 hours because you're looking for the clues. Sometimes you might get stuck. That's why we have the walkthrough here. An hour on this game passes very quickly. It seems like 10 minutes because the pace is so good. You're constantly doing different things. The acting when you're watching FMV isn't boring. You're like, can I skip through it? No, you want to watch it. It's that good. It's movie quality. You will never skip a cutscene in this. That's how much fun this game is. I played it twice in a row and liked it as much the second time as much as I did. When I played it in 1996, I loved it. When I played it now, I loved it. It has aged perfectly well. You could release this today as a brand new game and nobody would notice the difference. So if you're keeping track, our final score is a 99. Forget it. Come on, we're going to make it 100. This game is perfect. It is really good. You should absolutely be playing this game. It is absolutely perfect in every way. This is probably the best FM game released ever in the history of gaming, and it came out in 1996 and it still stands up today. Every details went through meticulous on this one. They don't pass up on anything. It is looked at perfectly. It wants to make logical sense. The puzzles in this are not random. They are not like, oh, here's a 1 in a million chance. This isn't Brain Dead 13 where it's like, go left, wrong, go right, wrong. Oh, I need to go straight. No, everything makes sense. And then you need to look at the travel docket for this guy to see that he likes vegetarian meals, so he always gets a special meal. And you see that he always needs an aisle seat because he has OCD. And you read that in his file. Since you read that in his file, when you look at the flight patterns, you know who the guy is. That's how you find out how things are in this game. The logic makes sense every time you go through it. This game is critically underplayed. That does not mean that you need to be one of those people that have not played this game. It's on Steam. It's under $10. Very fun to play through. 2.5, 4 hours, and you will love every minute of it. We hope you like this, and if you really think that you want to play this game, check out our full walkthrough of this game. If you watch the first 6 minutes of this, you're going to be enchanted by it, and you're really going to want to play it. Please like and subscribe to the FMV archive. We're going to have a ton more of videos related to FMV games.